Hi fans, thanks for clicking on the Reddit D Rose report. I'm going to give you the results for the Against All Odd pay-per-views on this one. I don't know whether it'll take 9 minutes or not, but anyway, here's the way, not only the wins and losses, but how they won. Alright, the show started off with Flair looking for Bischoff, wanting to get in Bischoff's face about being the referee for the world title match. But anyway, first match, first round was Desmond Wolfe taking on Pope. And it was a very quick match for some reason. It was good with a quick neck breaker in the corner. Niro got a win and a jumping running knees to the back of Wolfe in the corner. Like I say, it was quick. It was a decent opener, I guess, but I can't believe how the TNA makes big mistakes this way of building somebody like Wolfe up better than Kurt Angle. I mean, they put a lot of backing behind him, push behind him, and then he loses in a real quick match to Niro. Dialing him. 8-card stud first round match is another one. It was Matt Morgan taking on the world champion Hernandez, and Morgan threw Hernandez out on the mat on the floor. Hernandez, favored his shoulder, hurt his shoulder, and then the referee was about to count him out, but then Morgan stopped the count. Morgan allowed Hernandez to return to the ring, only for Morgan to launch Hernandez's shoulder into the corner and cover him with a pinfall, holding the tights, by the way. Matt wins on that one. Then we got a video package of AJ. Oh, by the way, AJ Styles showed up with a little bit of blonde streaks in his hair, so I don't know if he's going to gradually change over in a first round match of another 8-card tournament. Kurt Angle taking on Mr. Anderson. And again, kind of odd here. Ankle lock by Angle on Anderson. Anderson knocks Kurt away, and Angle ended up hitting his head on the exposed turnbuckle from earlier in the match. And anyway, Anderson hits the mic check. Anderson covers Angle and gets the pinfall. So now we know who a couple of people is going to be in the semi-final. Another 8-card tournament, first round, no DQ match, Mick Foley versus Abyss. And Bischoff told Mick Foley, you get out there and do one hell of a job, a good match. I don't want no horsing around, favoritism, all this stuff. Or no matter what the outcome of the match is, Abyss is going to take his mask off this Thursday if they don't put on a good show. So apparently they did. Foley has Abyss down, and Abyss is fading, it says, and the referee lifts his arm, of course, twice. In the third attempt, Abyss comes back. Foley breaks the submission and grabs the Bob Dwyer bat. Foley then charges at Abyss, and when Abyss grabs Foley and hits the black hole slam over the thumbtacks, Abyss hooks the legs and gets the win. So Abyss wins on that. Alright, now we got Team 3D and taking on the Nasty Boys, and they said this was just a horrible match, which, who didn't know that? Very slow match. Anyway, Ray throws down Knobs and gets him set up for a headbutt from Devon, but the top turnbuckle, and off the top turnbuckle, Devon does connect 3D on Sags. Jimmy Hart then appears and cracks Bubba Ray with the helmet. Knobs holds Devon back in the corner. Sags covers Ray to get the pinfall. So we got Jimmy Hart showing up. And like I said, I think you could have timed it with a calendar, that whole match. 8-card stud tournament semi-final now match is the Pope taking on Matt Morgan. Matt Morgan with a headbutt to Niro in the corner, misses the carbon footprint, by the way. Niro takes the advantage and jumping and driving the knees in the back of Morgan. Niro covers Morgan and gets the pinfall. Morgan can't believe it. He pinned me. So Niro wins on that. Another 8-card tournament semifinals. Do you like his 8-card tournament deal? I don't know. It's going to be Abyss taking on Mr. Anderson. Alright, now we got Anderson standing up in the corner, attempts a sledgehammer. Abyss catches Anderson, attempts a choke slam. Anderson grabs the mask of Abyss, turns it around to where he's blind, and then Anderson gets the quick mic check on him, and Anderson covers Abyss for the pinfall. Anderson wins. So now we got the TNA World Heavyweight Title Championship with Eric Bischoff as referee. AJ Styles with Ric Flair taking on Samoa Joe. You know, I never heard of whether Hogan showed up anywhere on this, even backstage. Or, I don't know. I'll have to watch it. I'll probably have it later today, but I get it from my son. So anyway, with the AJ Styles match with Samoa Joe, I guess it was a good long match normally. Styles then connects with a Pele kick on Joe and connects with connects with the Styles Clash. Styles rolls Joe over. Bischoff counts the pin, and Styles gets the 3 count. And Bischoff didn't want to do it. I mean, he kind of hesitated, but he went in and did his count straight down the line. A little. All right, so AJ Styles wins that 8-card final match. Pope takes on Mr. Anderson. I want to get down here to the Pope can't believe it that Anderson, kicks out of his DDE, connection to the chest. Anderson kicked out. Anderson then drops De Niro with a clothesline, raises his arm, and has the mic lowered. Anderson said, "We are one mic check away from the next number 1 contender." Anyway, picks up De Niro, hits the mic check. Anderson covers De Niro, and De Niro somehow kicks out again. Anderson can't believe it, and he starts exploding on De Niro with kicks and stuff. De Niro fights to his feet in the corner. Anderson attacks. Anderson goes up, misses a Sexton splash attempt, and De Niro's, like I said, up in the corner, dodges a charge from Anderson, connects with a DDE. De Niro covers Anderson and gets the pinfall. De Niro has won the 8-card stud tournament. Then they have, after that went off, they had promos for the X Division coming out on March 21st. I think they even did an advertisement for the X Division pay-per-view also. So I'm about 7 minutes on this. That's the way, and if you got any comments on if you've seen the Against All Odds, let me know how it was. Whether you think it was good, bad, normal pay-per-view. Could it have been a free Monday or Thursday night special, or was it just a regular show? Kind of interested. I'll give you my opinion when I see all of it later. But I'll be back on here in a while and give you the news. I just wanted to do the pay-per-view results on this and kind of how the match ended. Let me know. I gotta go. Thanks for clicking.